Today, we're exploring a drug dealer's house.
I knew there would be some crazy stuff going into this.
Random ladder poking out of the floor.
Or at least I thought I did.
I didn't even notice that at first. Hold on, what the heck?
Like, my brain was telling me, get out of here. This isn't a place you should be.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting really anxious.
Didn't think there'd be a dungeon. Even after seeing the weird trap door in his floor with a ladder, didn't think there'd be a dungeon.
What? This is literally just a dungeon that's just been built.
It was genuinely the most unsettling experience I have ever had in my real life. What is up? I'm the Dead Cactus, and today we're getting into a crazy video. Now, don't get me wrong, I did not plan on posting any videos during camp season, but crazy stuff happened. I went on an adventure over a weekend because I was bored, and it got wild, to say in the least. Now, don't get me wrong, I knew there would be some crazy stuff going into this. Or at least I thought I did. I didn't think it would be this crazy. Now, before you ask how I got this info, or who is this man, can I go here, I am not giving out any information. I do have some screenshots attached from his Facebook. I will be I'm not just blurring, but completely removing any trace of his name or profile picture. I just don't want any tie-ins. None at all. But all of this is a true story. None of this is fabricated. And it is freaky. Okay? I can guarantee with 100% that nothing was faked in this video. I'm pretty usually grounded in the fact that I like to keep my videos real. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I spice stuff up where I'm like, whoa, that was scary. I don't remember doing that in this video. I think everything in this video was real, just 100%. It was just me. And, well, it wasn't just me. Don't take that out of context. There were two people in this video. The other one didn't even want to have mention of going to this place, which is fine. I understand that. So, the voice will be muted and captions will be on screen when the other person talks. And, yeah. So, let's hop into it. And, woo! This one is insane, so stay tuned.
What is up, guys? It is the Dead Cactus here, and you actually will not believe what we are going to do today. Today, we're exploring a drug dealer's house. The reason we're able to do this, believe it or not, he's in jail right now. Okay, so here's what I'm hoping. Number one, that he's not out of jail yet. Number two, that none of his buddies are here. Number three, that he hasn't set any traps. Okay, you may be asking me, how do you know he's in jail? Because he posted on Facebook about it. Now, how did he get on Facebook in jail? I have no clue. I really don't. But we're gonna see what we can find. This is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna make one quick pass. I'm nervous. One quick pass around the outside of the house real quick before I go inside, just to see what I'm working with. Okay, I don't see any well, okay, that's a little strange. Random ladder poking out of the floor. Okay, I'm gonna circle back to that. Other than that, I really don't see anything weird or off-putting. I don't hear any noise. So I think I'm safe to go inside. The roof is actually the best looking part of the house, to be honest. The rest of it's kind of sketchy looking. It appears he does actually have functioning power, which is wild. What does that note say? Something need more 61. No clue. I have no clue what that says. A lot of just random rocks spilling out of his house. Random. Are there any light switches? There is. Does this work? No. Not at all. Okay. Just a deer skull. Is that a typewriter? Interesting. Pencil sharpener. Unquestionable chemicals. Gumballs that are older than I am, I'm sure. Okay. Interesting. Looks like he's trying to hook up some water to that. Hot and cold. But what is this? Just like, what does that say? Not quite sure. It just says fancy. Okay. Alright. Whatever it is, he has got a lot of it. And a random child chair. Okay. Got some coffee. I'm not even going to open that fridge. Don't want to know. That's actually really nice. More pipes, tons of boxes. Not just tons and tons of boxes. Interesting. I mean, I would be worried about the security camera, except that all the wires are dangling off of it, so probably not that big of a concern. Is that a light switch? What is that? I'm looking for light switches everywhere. I can't find any. Surely this man has lights somewhere. Ah, yes, the shower and whatever that is. A lot of cans of food. Bunch of hangers, no clothes though, I'm noticing. Here a vehicle, but I don't think it's gonna bother us. I don't think. Gonna stand on the porch, just in case. I mean, I will say that, oh, I forgot to turn off night shop, my bad. Can't tell if that's locked or not. I also don't want to go through the grass, so even if it is, I'm not going to deal with it. That startled me. I think that was a lizard. I'm a little jumpy right now. My bad. I'd also love to know what's under that blue tarp, but again, I'm just not walking through the grass. Risking snakes is not worth it. Actually, not a bad chair. Let me get my flashlight. I can't see into this room. It started smelling really musty all of a sudden, though, I'll say that. This light switch work? Oh my gosh, it does. What the heck? I'm gonna say his name 3 times. Nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I am shocked the power works. It's like a laptop bag, but I don't see the laptop in it. There's random stuff. Interesting. What is going on over here? Like coin rolls? A phone case? Printer? Some shoes? Shocking enough, some money. Okay. Just a bunch of tools, it looks like. The fact that the power is on it in this place is actually insane. Weed eater, bunch of tools. Okay. Looks like a new mattress and some blankets. Weird. These wires are just dangling. That's comforting to know. Toilet, other toilet, washer, seated toilet. Cool. Alright. Yo, what? What the? I didn't even notice that at first. Hold on. What the heck? That's bare wires again. Let's not touch those. What in the heck? So the first concerning thing is that I hear flies. It's also really weird that this room looks, dare I say, nice? A random computer monitor and this. This is what surprised me. I thought I heard something for a second. I'm going to choose to ignore it. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you something really crazy. This man made a post on Facebook. 2 of them, actually, if I remember, talking about a dungeon. And I just wrote it off as being crazy. Why does it look like he actually has a dungeon? And do I trust this ladder? And why do I hear so many flies? I'm gonna attempt to trust the ladder. We're gonna see how sturdy it is, and I'm just gonna get a look down in there.
Okay, let's pause the tape for a second so I can explain. You might be thinking, Matthew, or if you don't know my real name, the Dead Cactus. Surely you had to have planned this. Surely you knew what was down there. Because there's no way any man in his right mind would go down that ladder. And I say to you, at this point in time, I do remember saying that nothing was faked. I think right now I was faking thinking that there was a dungeon. So I'm actually gonna go back on my previous statement. Sorry about that. I think, if I remember correctly, which I don't, if I were to guess as to what was happening here, I was like, I remember this man talking about a dungeon. I'm going to play it up and go down in here to his basement. Okay? That's probably what was happening here. Because let me tell you, didn't think there'd be a dungeon. Even after seeing the weird trap door in his floor with a ladder, didn't think there'd be a dungeon. Really didn't think there'd be a dungeon. But, and you'll even hate to hold off, but even now, I'm only gonna go a few steps down the ladder, because I'm like, I get a few steps down, and then like my brain's like warning kicks in, and it's like, no. And when I talked to the person that was with me, because we do end up going down the ladder later in the video, near the very end actually, and we both stated that even like, as we were stepping on the ladder going down in there, it just felt wrong. And I don't really know how to describe it other than just wrong. Like, my brain was telling me, get out of here. This isn't a place you should be. And the smell was one I have not smelled before. And it was unpleasant. And it was, like, I know I'm usually very upbeat. And I think I even started the beginning of this video very upbeat, but I'm kind of remembering it back to it now. It was genuinely the most unsettling experience I have ever had in my real life. And I mean, like, if we're not counting video games or movies, like, because this was not a video game, and this was not a movie. This was just the legitimate horrors of real life. And you could feel that it was just wrong. Like, I don't think this is just some secret stash of, like, whatever. Like, it just, like, going down the ladder, I'm telling you, it felt wrong. And then when I saw it, it was like, I don't know. I still don't know even now how to put into words what I felt. I'm actually kind of quivering a little bit. I've gotten goosebumps just kind of remembering it. It was genuinely very unsettling. I wouldn't say it was like life scarring or anything, but I won't go down there again. Even if I go back to his house again for any reason, like, because I did find out how long he's going to be in jail. I researched. So even if I go back in a couple years or something, I'm not going back down in there. I'm genuinely not. So, anyway, I'm going to get back to the video now. Don't mean to drag the situation down. But yeah, I'm glad he's in jail. I am. And I still hope that the dungeon thing was a joke, and I hope that we're wrong about what that room was. So, let's get back to the video. It actually feels shockingly stable. The smell coming from down here is not good though. I'm gonna turn on my flashlight and I'm gonna shine it down in there, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting really anxious just standing here. Like a really bad feeling. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't know how far that goes or what's in there, but I don't trust it. Do you want to go down in and look at it? Okay, I didn't think so. That is really weird. That actually just made me genuinely uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if that connects to the... Well, no, it shouldn't, because the ladder I saw should be, like, somewhere around here, so you would think if it connected, I would have seen it, but this is really strange. Can I move this chair at all? Where's that ladder at from here? Yeah, the ladder's right there. You can't really see through the window, but it is. So one would assume that if it connected, I would have been able to see it, but there's also holes in the floor, which tells me that there's probably something down in there. Okay. Well, man, do I want to risk it? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really do not want to go down in there, but like, at the same time, I'm mad curious. And also there was a concerning smell coming out of it.
Without backup, I'm just not willing to go down in there, to be completely honest. I don't know what it is, but I don't feel like risking it. I do at least want to go see where that ladder leads to, though. If it leads to anything. I'm actually kind of nervously sweating. That lizard again. I feel like this is probably the best path to getting there. I also don't want to get snake bit. What even is this stuff? Insulation? What is this? How much do I trust walking on this? Not a lot. Okay, if I go over to here, I'm being very careful of where I step because I don't want to step on snakes. Do I trust myself to walk through this and not get snake bit? Kind of. Just looking for like the best path. I'm also looking for any kind of movement, any bees, any snakes, anything. Random sand, okay, whatever. Oh my. That is unsettling. Strangely enough, I'm more apt to go into this than the other one. How stable is this ladder? Hold on to... Oh, my neck just started cramping. Take on it. Hold on to the ladder. Since this one's technically outside, for some reason I feel safer. It just goes. Are you comfortable coming down here? Okay. Alright. Standing on the bottom. So maybe this does connect. I don't even know, dude. This is freaky. Okay. It's weirdly empty. So does it connect? No. No, it doesn't. This actually doesn't even make sense spatially. I should be seeing it. What? I'm so confused. It should be like right there. I feel like it extended farther than that. This does not make... I'm so tempted to go back in there now. Okay. That's really weird. At least that door still exists. I had a feeling I was going to come back and there just would be like a wall there. Do you think it's worth looking? Okay. How did I do this? I'm trying to take the same footsteps so I don't anger anything I wouldn't have already angered. But it's okay, I'm back now. Okay. Alright. Nerve-wracking, dude. Actually nerve-wracking. Okay. I'm trying to steal my nerves. And here's the thing, we've cleared the house. There shouldn't be anybody up here. Are you willing to go down first or no? Well, how are we going to go at the same time? If anything happens, just straight up book it. Call the cops. Don't wait. No, I do. I'm about to. Oh, I don't want to type in my password. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm about to see something either horrific or just die. This is unsettling. This is it. This is the dungeon. What? This is literally just a dungeon that's just been built. With a door. What? The heck? Oh my word. It was not a joke. He literally just has a dungeon. Oh my lord, and there's the ventilation, look. What the heck? What the heck? Why does this exist? I'm glad at least that didn't shuttle me while I was down here. That would have made me scream. How hidden is this if you shut the door? Not very. But it's still unsettling. Alright, well, that's enough for me to see to leave. I'm not even joking. I didn't know what we were going to find. But I did not think that a room like built to withhold someone was what I was going to find. I'm not going to lie, that was... Yeah, okay, I'm leaving. That's enough for me. I'm gone. I'm out safe. See you guys. Peace. Be safe.